Toast Bites. Chomp.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Toast Bites, where we take a look at some fantastic indie games I played that didn't get a standalone video on my channel. This will be a rapid fire episode because I've been sitting on these games for months and I don't want to ignore them any longer, but I don't have a lot of time, so forgive me for not going into as much detail about each one as I normally would. As always, a link to each game is in the description, and you can watch more Toast Bites by clicking on the playlist at the end of the video. Let's get into it!
Number 1.
Bloodroots is a fast-paced kill-em-up set in a stylized Wild West where you play as Mr. Wolf on a bloody quest for revenge against those who left you for dead. Think Kill Bill with less Uma and more gore. The key here is combos and speed. With its one-hit kill mechanic, you progress through each level using everything at your disposal to dispatch enemies quickly in outlandish ways, and you're treated to cool animations throughout. The environments are diverse and full of makeshift weapons, lending variety to how you land your kills and how you traverse the world. It's crazy fun if you love frenetic games that benefit from good reaction times, and everything is so tightly designed that it doesn't feel like a chore to try again if you die. I've seen it compared to Hotline Miami, but I never played that game, so I can't tell you how similar they are, and I can't say how repetitive the core loop may get further in. Still, at a total playtime of around 5 to 7 hours, I can't see the game being that much of a drag with its charming art style and addictive flow. If you love quick kills and the die and retry formula, you'll love this game. You can play the demo for Bloodroots or buy the full game on Steam, the Epic Game Store, PS4, and Nintendo Switch, or play it free right now with Xbox Game Pass.
Number 2.
Ring of Pain is a roguelike card-based dungeon crawler with a creepy aesthetic that's exactly as cool as it sounds. Levels are dealt from cards arranged in the titular ring, adjusting dynamically based on your choices, and the cards themselves can be anything from enemies to buffs to alternate paths, even cryptic characters. Expect the typical tabletop mechanics with the dungeon crawl approach, combat driven by stats, roll checks, items that grant effects, spells, and more, all wrapped in mysterious lore. There's a lot to learn, but I wouldn't say the learning curve is steep. It's more about remembering what you have and how to use it to prepare for whatever lies in wait around the corner. Without strategy and luck, you may die a lot, but you'll enjoy it, and the developers included a ton of content to keep each playthrough fresh. Over 50 creatures to encounter, 300 plus items to unlock, optional medium and hard modes, and a fun Twitch extension that lets your audience influence the game. I genuinely enjoyed Ring of Pain, and with it only taking 30 minutes to an hour to survive each ring, it's a bite-sized treat you'll want to play again and again. You can check out Ring of Pain right now on Steam and Nintendo Switch.
Number 3.
Curved Space is a sci-fi twin-stick shooter where you mow down enemies arcade-style across levels that twist and curve. It's a blast to play if you already love shmups, but the name was definitely the hook, moving around the curved space. It made everything feel so much smoother and more frantic, and it played like a dream even on my ancient PC. The weapons were great, and each served a purpose, instead of being so generic that you could mindlessly swap and spam them while getting the same result. And enemies weren't so easy to take down that it got boring. I actually died quite a few times, and I didn't care. It was that engaging. I played the demo, but the full game just released this summer, and it hasn't gotten enough eyes on it yet. Trust me when I say if you like shoot-em-ups, if you like non-stop action, and if you like there being a little bit of a story that kind of doesn't matter because it's all about the blasty, you'll love Curved Space. You can play the demo and find out for yourself, or grab the full game right now on Steam, Xbox or PlayStation including Next Gen, and Nintendo Switch.
Number 4.
Fling to the Finish is a wacky racing game where you're tied to your teammate with an elastic rope, using physics to bounce, swing, and fling yourself to the end of the level. The tone is casual, but the gameplay is competitive with items and attacks similar to Mario Kart that allow you to sabotage other players or bridge the gap. The levels are beautiful and dynamic, each with their own fully realized themes and unique obstacles similar to Golf with Friends. It's brutal, ridiculous fun you can enjoy solo, with online co-op, local split screen, or a combo of local and online. So if you're looking for something colorful, family-friendly, and wild to play or stream with your buddies that isn't Fall Guys, you can wishlist Fling to the Finish right now on Steam.
Number 5.
If Overcooked and Scrabble had a baby, it would be Letterbound. That's basically all you need to know. It's a cooperative spelling game inspired by newspaper printing of the 20s, though that doesn't limit the levels or aesthetic. It features a full-length campaign, a battle mode, and even a casual educational mode designed to teach and practice spelling. It's only couch co-op for now with up to 4 players, but you may be able to play with your pals online using a third-party app like Parsec. Point blank, Letterbound is a neat take on this style of cooperative gameplay, so if you like stretching your vocabulary legs, you may want to give it a try. I didn't see any official word on its release yet, but you can wishlist it or play the demo right now on Steam. Controller recommended.
Number 6.
Wildwoods is a roguelike action game where you defend your wagon through dangerous levels until it reaches the end. The mechanics are simple but increasingly challenging as you spend the daylight gathering resources and prepping for attacks while using your wits to fend off invaders at night. with the wagon's progression serving as a ticking clock looming over your head. It reminds me a lot of the popular game Unrailed. Like Letterbound, it's also couch co-op only for up to 4 players, but I'll again suggest using Parsec to play it online, and they do plan to incorporate online multiplayer eventually when it fully releases. For now, it's just a vertical slice. You can play the alpha demo yourself right now on itch, keeping in mind that they're still developing the game far beyond it, and if you like it, please show the devs some love. Now here's a quick look at some bonus games, and remember, some of the games I've mentioned are still works in progress, so what I'm showing you may not reflect the final release.
Bonus games.
That's it for this episode of Toast Bites. If you liked these games or hated them, let me know in the comments and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I'll be back soon with a peek at even more great indie games to share. Until then, help spread the word by liking this episode, and I'll see you on the plate.